What contribution did our disciplines make to the study of occupation? Psychology. Psychology is the science of behavior and mind, embracing all aspects of conscious and unconscious experiences as well as thought. It is the academic discipline and a social science which seeks to understand individuals and groups by establishing general principles and researching specific cases. Occupation. It refers to the everyday activities that people do as individuals and families and with community to occupy their time and bring meaning and purpose to life. Occupations include things people need to do, want to do, and are expected to do. Psychology and occupation. There is a correlation between emotion and one's occupation on a daily basis. Through the study with young adults that have Down syndrome, the article explains how adults with Down syndrome can experience different rates of emotional and behavioral problems. Many in such conditions have employment that is sheltered and that is their main day occupation. The overall aim for the study was to show the correlation between one's behavior and their occupation. After correlations of everyone's surveys, the results showed that those individuals who attended a day recreation program were experiencing worsened behaviors. The behaviors of those individuals that are involved in open environments are highly improved compared to those who attended day occupations. Overall, their moods had depended on where they worked. Psychology and leisure. There is an effect on leisure or voluntary non-work activities that people participate in for enjoyment. There was a study done with the contribution of active and passive leisure with children and their overall well-being. Activities such as physical activities or active leisure were shown to positively correlate with one's overall well-being. Passive leisure, or things such as playing video games, were negatively correlated with one's well-being. During this study, the children were ranked on how happy they were most of the time, how many hours a week they spent watching the television, and one given to parents that were ranked on their child's happiness. Having the ability to freely choose a leisure can contribute to one's happiness. Leisure is associated with different health benefits, some of which involved reducing stress and enhancing cognitive. Psychology and common occupation interventions. Life skills training, cognitive rehab, supportive employment, supported education, social and interpersonal skills training, and life balance interventions. Life skills training is working on communication and talking, financial awareness, money management, and overall self-care.
Sociology. Sociology is defined by the American Sociology Association as being the study of social groups, society, people, and their behaviors as social beings. Sociology is the unification of all studies of humankind. What is occupation? Occupation is defined as a subjective event in perceived temporal, spatial, and sociocultural conditions that are unique to that one-time occurrence. Occupation has a cultural meaning to the person doing the occupation. There is evidence that participating socially can improve your involvement in occupations. Occupations such as play, leisure, and social participation are influenced immensely by the study of sociology. Examples. Elderly individuals need social participation because social participation is a key determinant of successful and healthy aging. Social participation is the occupation defined as the involvement and interaction with family, community, and friends. Another example is children develop their much-needed social skills while interacting with other children. Children engage in occupation of play frequently. This can be seen as the main occupation for children. Play can be either spontaneous or organized. Many key points that come from sociology can be found in the 8 occupations.
Anthropology. Anthropology is the study of what makes us human. Anthropologists look into the different aspects of the body such as diet, bones, and genetics. They also compare the difference between humans and animals. Anthropologists mostly compare humans to primates and looking at the relationship between them. They also look at the social relationships between people. Occupation is the idea that is specific to the individual's personality and it is constructed. It also looks into the aspects of cultural meaning to a person. An occupation is observed and has emotional meaning to the person experiencing it. How anthropology relates to occupation. Anthropology relates to many different things in occupation. By looking at anthropology, it is related to the occupations of work, play, and social participation. It relates to work by looking into the person's work ethic. This can show a cultural background. Anthropology also relates to play. Play. Anthropologists relate play by looking into how children play with one another. This shows that if they are playing a game, children that come from different backgrounds may influence how the child plays the game. For example, if a child plays hopscotch differently than another child, say one child is from Asia and the other child is from America. Social participation. Culture plays a part in how people interact with each other. This shows that people come from different backgrounds play a part into the interaction with others. So this shows that someone that comes from a different background other than America, how they interact with each other. So they might have different greeting customs or the ways that they set up for different times of the day that they go out and do things. The idea of culture plays a part in how it plays a part in occupation. By looking into this, we are able to see how people are acting in their occupations by looking at the background of culture.